my channel. Today we're going to be talking about fake friends. Do you have them? Okay, so today I'm going to be giving a couple of ways to tell if you have fake friends or real friends. Obviously they're not all correct, and it doesn't necessarily indicate that your friends are fake, but most likely if you tick off most of these, there's a good chance your friend could be fake. Okay, so number one, listen to what they're saying. When you're upset or worried and you're like, oh my god, I'm really upset, do they turn around and say, tell me what's wrong? Or do they say things like, are you okay? Do you want to talk about it? This is quite a vital way to tell if your friends are fake or not, because if they're making it about themselves by saying, tell me what's wrong, they're saying they want to know. If they're saying things like, do you want to talk about it, they're making it about you, showing that they care about you. Obviously this one isn't completely correct. I know there are some very concerning friends who turn around and say things like, tell me what's wrong, just because they're concerned. But if this happens a lot and they are referring to things that should be about you and making it about themselves, you should probably start considering the fact that they might be a fake friend. Number two, conversations. When you're having a conversation, do you talk, I don't know, you say, oh, my grandma just died. Do they turn around and say things like, my grandma died 2 years ago? Things like this really do annoy me. Like, what is wrong with you? Their grandma just died. You should be going, oh my god, are you okay? Not, mine died 2 years ago. Let's make it about myself. This really does frustrate me, because in this problem, obviously your grandma dying is something that is really, really upsetting, and it should be focused on you and how you're feeling at this point. If someone turns around and makes it about themselves, like mine died 2 years ago, so passing off your problems as something that isn't that important or something they've been through, so it's not that bad. It is important. Like, why would you do that? 3. How regularly do they see you? Do they see you every single day, constantly texting you? They want to see you, even if there's nothing going on and they just want to spend time with you. They probably are a real friend, because they just want to see you. They really do care. But on the other hand, if they see you, I don't know, when they break up with their boyfriend or something happens and they want to moan about it to you, that could be an indication they're a fake friend, because if they're not seeing you that much and the only time they see you is when they want to talk about themselves or they want to moan about how this happened, well, that's not great. I'm not saying if you don't have a lot of time to hang out with this person, you're a fake friend. I'm just saying, if you really do care, you try and put in the effort. Even if you only have an hour every week to spend, you will at least take 20 minutes out of that to go see them, because you never see them and you want to see them because they're your friend and you love them, obviously. Number 4, do they make an effort? This one is so important, and they'll probably all link into this. But do they make an effort to make you happy? When you're out, I understand that joke or whatever, but are they joking around because they're like, oh my god, I'm so funny? Or do their jokes more focus on you and just trying to make you laugh because they love to see you smile, because you're their friend and it warms their heart to see you smile? Number 5, this kind of links in with number 3 and how often they see you, but do they check up on you? Even if you're, like I said before, you don't have time to go see them, do they text you? Do they, even if it's just once every 2 days, do they text you, make sure you're okay, see if what's going on in your life? Because if they do this, they are most likely a real friend, because all they want to know is if you're okay, even if they don't have time to see you. But on the other hand, if they never text you and never see you, this is a good indication that they can't be bothered to see you and they just don't really care whether they see you or not. Number 6. Do they believe you? If your conversation goes something like, oh my god, I swallowed 6 elephants. That's a fucking lie. Obviously, no one's going to believe you swallowed 6 elephants. And I'm sure a lot of friends would say something like that. But let's dole it down a bit. If you said, I drank a whole bottle of vodka. No, you didn't. That could possibly lead to the point that they're a fake friend. Obviously, it's not certain because I'm not going to believe you drank a whole bottle of vodka either. But I'd probably answer with something like this. I drank a whole bottle of vodka. Are you sure that kind of doesn't sound real? Because if your friend believes you, if they really are a friend, even if they truly don't believe it's real, they'll have that little bit of faith to just believe that you're telling the truth because you're their friend and they don't want to believe that you're going to lie to them because they care about you. That was a really bad example. I am really sorry for that. If you get what I mean, thumbs up. If you don't, I don't blame you. Number 7. Do they put you first? All the time, let's say you went round your friends and there's only 1 bottle of Coke, right? There's a bit in the bottom, only just enough for a glass. Do your friend pour themselves out a glass and say, right, I've only got water or I've only got lemonade left, do you want this? Indication they might be fake because they kind of put themselves first. I understand you might want the Coke. But personally, if my friend was to come round, if there was only enough for 1 glass left, I'd say, hey, do you want Coke, lemonade or water? Coke, please. Okay, great. Pour them out a Coke and pour myself out something else, even if I don't like it, because I just love to see my friends happy. Number 8. This one can really, really determine it. Do they stick up for you? I understand that in school, let's say you're getting bullied or someone's picking on you, your friend might be a little bit scared to answer them, and I'm like that personally. I do not like getting in arguments, I can say that much. But my friend got bullied for a while and I couldn't stand it. Every time I'd see her, I wouldn't necessarily comment, but if she'd comment, I would make a comment back to try and sort of show that my friend wouldn't just take it, even though she was too nervous to speak back. I remember once she followed us home from school and said, go kill yourself. At this point, I got pissed, okay? I went off on one screaming because if you really do care about someone, if someone tells them to go kill themselves, maybe it's just me, but I can't handle it. I will go off on one. I cannot deal with it. It's horrible. If you care about someone that much and someone tells them to go kill themselves and tries to put them down constantly, I'm sorry, but I'm not going to take that, even if it means I have to get beaten up. Yay. I'm teaching kids to go fight fights you can't deal with. Obviously, I'm not telling you to go get in a fight, but let's say someone walks up to your friend and slaps them. You don't necessarily have to slap them back. You just have to say, why'd you do that? If they show genuine care to the point where they're risking themselves, so then you feel better or you don't have to, then that really is a sign that they are a true friend. Number 9. This one kind of links in with the one I said before about making it about themselves, but this one is, let's say you're really upset, right? Like I said before, your grandma just died. It's the same sort of thing I'm saying, really. But if you turn around and make it about yourself, I know I've mentioned this one before, and it isn't really number 9 since it links in the same, but if someone's really upset or they're trying to talk to you, if they go, oh, well, I want to go Nando's today or something. If the other person turns around and is like, oh, that sounds fun, hope you enjoy yourself, they're probably a good friend. If you say, hey, I want to go Nando's today, and they reply with, yeah, well, I went last week, it's an indication they might be a fake friend, because they're not thinking, oh, wow, you're going Nando's, that's great. They're thinking, oh, yeah, well, I went last week, so why are you bragging about that? Honestly, I don't get this one. I don't get why people reply with stuff like that. Maybe it's because they're jealous, but if your friend is jealous of you, I don't know, but it's an indication that they're not necessarily a friend. Maybe it's just me, but normally if you're jealous of someone, you can't necessarily be the greatest friend, because you're constantly thinking about, why do they have this and I don't? Number 10, I'm sure you've heard of this one before and you probably know this one, but be truthful. If they're a true friend to you, let's say you have really, really bad outfit on, alright? If they're a true friend, they'll probably come up to you and be like, right, I don't really think you should go out like that. Obviously, they're not trying to be mean or horrible to you. They're trying to save you from the embarrassment. Hey, that don't quite look nice together. Maybe you should try this. You can wear my new stuff because it'll look nice with that top you got on. On the other hand, if they're a fake friend, they'll probably say something like, yeah, that looks great, let's go. And let you be embarrassed in the middle of the street in front of everyone, and will probably laugh at you later. Yay. I'm socially awkward anyway, so if my friend was not to tell me I look like complete crap, I would die when I walked out, because I just don't like situations in the first place, let alone ones where I look like crap. Those are my 10 tips to tell whether your friend is a fake friend or a true friend. Use them as you will, but obviously they don't all determine whether your friend is real or fake. But they could give you a big idea to look for. Sorry, I still don't know how to do this. I'm getting a camera soon, so the picture will be a lot better. And hopefully I'm getting a mic, so I won't be so quiet and horrible sounding. Nope, that's just my voice. No, but seriously, I'll be getting some stuff to help me record, and I really will appreciate it if you hit that like and subscribe button. I know I may not be the greatest, and you're probably thinking, what's this noob doing on a camera? She's just embarrassing herself, which is exactly what I think. But to be honest, I've really wanted to do this for a while, and now I've got myself to push to actually do it. I'm not going to give up on it so easy. Well, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you later. Bye! I'm one sexy motherfucker. Get in my van, 'cause I'm gonna give you beans.